Welcome, y'all.
That was perfect.
Oh, by the way, that was perfect.
That was
perfect.
Can I finish my commentary? Harold over here, camera switching for us today for the second time.
Yes.
He has a trifecta of koozies.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't just have one. He doesn't have two. Every beer he has
a koozie. Have you seen our koozie basket?
Yes, but I'm shook.
He could have a case.
Yeah, can I say y'all need to go visit the Fellowship Center, please?
Why?
Bring some to them.
Oh, the koozie?
Yes.
Oh, why? You want to buy some? Look, I'll give you some. I will give you some for free.
Never mind, excuse the fuck out of me. She's trying to sell them.
No.
It's like you want to buy some.
If you went to the Fellowship Center, you'd have to buy them.
You would have to buy them.
Correct.
But I'm saying I got so many, I'll give you some for free.
No, motherfucker, that's what I said.
Oh, okay, sorry.
He said it first.
So if you haven't figured it out yet, we have Stump in the house.
Welcome, Stump.
Hey.
We have Kyrstin in the house.
What up?
And we have Harold with his trifecta of beers, camera switching.
The full trifecta.
Keep your mouth shut.
No talking.
You want him to keep his mouth shut?
He has to keep his mouth
shut. Are
shut.
you afraid that he is going to bring up something about
the slumber?
God, there's a lot of things.
The damn slumber party.
But afraid I have never been.
Stump was trying to have a slumber party the last podcast.
Hey, fuck. Come on, it's too early to bring that up.
All right, I'll bring it up in the next 25 minutes. I got you.
Of course you will.
Listen, Gritsters, we are so glad you could join us, but I'm going to prepare you right now. There are 3 of us, and we're all drunk.
Yes,
we are
extremely,
really drunk.
Negative Ghost Rider, we are drunk.
Drunkest.
I'm just
drunk.
No,
I'm not drunkest yet, but I'm working on it.
I'll take the title.
I'm pretty drunk, but I'm not the drunkest. I don't think.
I am.
I won't admit it. Anyway,
will.
So I had a little bit of a preface on this story. Like, you know how I usually do like pop culture and stuff? I'm not even going to fucking do that. I'm bored with it right now. Y'all are entertaining me.
Straight on.
Yeah, we're going to go straight.
Raw dogging it.
I'm raw dogging
Fucking raw dog. Boy, you don't hear that often. Oh, Tammy, can I stop you before you get started?
Yes.
Okay, I'm looking up on this side over here on your shelf.
Yes, sir. You see an award?
You got a beautiful picture. I mean, a beautiful award.
Yes.
The beautiful picture of,
That's my grandson.
He's so freaking cute.
Wait, which one?
The little one by the award or the picture?
Behind the award.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean, the little boy?
Yeah.
That's my grandson.
Which one?
I only have one.
That's Dalton's.
Yes. He's so cute.
Cole, yes. I was going to say Cody, but yes.
Well, it was a C word.
So behind that
it says drinks.
Is a giant.
Does that look familiar?
It is a giant flask that Dalton and Hannah gave me, pink sparkly, that says drinks well with others.
Does that not remind you
of your giant flask you had for Spanish
that would have been a goodie for
that actually saved my life.
Did it?
Yeah,
Why?
You remember when I fell?
Oh.
It saved my fall. It caught my fall.
But that was most recent Spanish Town?
Yes.
It was special.
He did fall, but did it not break a rib?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. I bruised my wrist a little bit. Like, it's fine. Nothing.
You can still jerk off.
But I'm ambidextrous.
Okay.
But I'm mainly left-handed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
lefty.
absolutely. Oh,
the old southpaw.
Only when I'm in satisfaction mode.
Oh, okay.
So your left hand is the best hand out of the
for
two.
that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my right hand is the best for everything.
So your
else.
left hand is the most fun hand.
I think you're right because you know what else I do? I fish left-handed.
Yeah, that's it. Your left hand is the fun one. Your right hand's just straight and narrow like a fucking square.
Oh, fucking lame dog.
Are y'all done?
Hey, can we do? I thought we had a story to do.
Are you ready?
Not really, but yeah.
Okay. This one is from Chelsea C.
Yay, Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea.
Yep.
What up, girl?
Yes, indeed. October 17th, 2009.
09.
Okay. I graduated in 09. Valedictorian of my class.
I retired in 09.
You were homeschooled.
Valedictorian, bitch. Valedictorian of my class.
Can't take that away.
You right. You damn right.
We're going to Miamisburg, Ohio.
That's 2 Ohios in one day.
I don't think yours was Ohio.
I looked at a different Ohio story. My next story will be Ohio.
We are drunk, yes. So just for perspective, Miamisburg is about 10 miles south of Dayton, Ohio.
Dayton, Ohio.
Don't
know
know where
exactly
Dayton
where that's
is.
at.
All right. October 7th.
I do know that Ohio is in the central time zone.
I don't know about that.
I think it's due north
Okay.
of us.
Fun fact, Ohio is not a cool thing among the Gen Zers.
Okay.
When you say that's Ohio, that means like you're like lame and stupid.
Oh. Well, sorry, Ohio.
I know. I feel bad for them.
I'm
This
not
is
sorry.
2009, so the millennials or Gen Z didn't have anything to do with it. It's 6:13 in the morning
Okay.
on October 17th, 2009, and 911 received a call.
Ring, ring.
The woman who called 911 is crying. She tells the dispatcher, oh God, here he goes.
Don't start your
Just
shit.
thought I'd
Stop
throw that in.
So Harold, just make sure if he does fall asleep, you get him on camera.
all the way.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
All right. She tells the dispatcher that someone broke into her and her husband's apartment and there's blood everywhere.
What?
She went on to say that she was hit over the head and was blacked out. But when she came to, she found her husband lying on the floor, blood everywhere.
That's a good story.
Damn.
The police and the EMTs were dispatched to the scene, and the operator continued to talk to the crying woman while they were on their way. And she was asking the normal question, do you know who did this?
Right.
What direction did they go when they left? All that. So the operator had her go check on her husband, and she said his eyes are open and he's not breathing. Okay.
I'm gonna go
Why
with
did
his
she
dead.
have to tell her that?
I'm gonna
Well,
go.
What?
I'm gonna go with his dead. She killed him.
I agree. I agree with that. She's dead.
I hate when I
he's
do
dead.
this. I hate when I do
Don't
this.
do it then.
But I do it.
Don't do it. We have to wait.
Okay. No, we don't have to.
No, I don't have to.
You could. You could throw your speculation.
Right. I always do. That's what I'm saying. I always do.
Yeah.
And I'm wrong sometimes.
And sometimes you
It's
are.
okay.
But usually I'm right.
So when police arrived on the scene, they met the woman that had called 911.
Right.
And she was
She
her name.
couldn't shut up.
She wouldn't shut up.
She couldn't shut up.
Oh, well, her name was Pandora Zan.
Fucking Pandora's box.
Pandora's
That's her
box.
actual name?
Pandora Zan. Her Christian name.
Her government name.
Well,
Big difference.
Was it her
Big
government
fucking
name?
difference.
Yes.
Government and Christian is two different things.
actually should be the same because
But you should never
your
talk.
Christian name is what is on your birth certificate.
Is
Correct.
it?
And that
Correct.
should be your government name.
All right.
Correct.
Well, is that her government name?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Pandora.
But you should never discuss religion and politics.
You don't call
I'm
people
not.
by their
I know, I'm just
government name.
saying. That's an old saying.
I have
I'm
not
not.
brought any religion or politics
Well,
up.
why in the fuck would I say that?
I don't know because you're drunk.
I'm back.
All right. So when the police get there, Pandora is in her bathrobe and they talk to her briefly and then they go inside the apartment where they find her
She's a
husband
fucking escort.
What?
because she has a robe
Yeah,
on.
yeah, absolutely.
I
Did
heard-
she have her house shoes on?
She's got
House
a
flippers.
she
No,
got
she's
a
in stilettos.
she got a robe on at 6:13 in the morning at her own home and Stump
That
calling
is-
her
with,
a streetwalker.
with stilettos.
No.
Oh, they didn't say that?
All right, so the cops go inside.
All right.
They find Charles Zan, her husband,
The dead one.
deceased.
The dead one, he
Yes,
said.
he is. When the officers went in, there was blood everywhere.
I feel like
Can
if I
I
died,
reiterate? Everywhere.
Say it again.
Everywhere.
Yes.
I feel like if I died, I would hope somebody would close my eyes.
Well, I mean, I don't even know how to
I'm
call
a-
it.
Shout out to my husband. Please just close my eyes
Okay.
if you kill me.
Well, he probably would because he knows to do that.
Yeah, but he wouldn't kill
But-
me.
He's a medical professional.
Can I say?
Yes.
Can I say? If I die, I don't give a fuck what you do with my eyes. Okay,
I want the bitches closed.
I could care less.
Well, Charles's was open.
Charles one.
Charles's was open. And the room was covered.
The roof. The roof.
The roof is on fire.
My girls got it.
Let that motherfucker burn.
That's my backup.
The bed, the walls, the headboard, the roof.
So there was that much blood.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Was she?
No, she didn't have any blood on her.
Nothing on her robe
She
or
didn't
how she
fucking
was.
do it.
No, she did not have any
She
blood
said
on
she
her.
didn't fucking do it.
So let me tell you about Charles,
Yeah, I
okay?
know.
Charles was born in 1964 and raised in Ohio.
Fuck, he would be 60 years old today.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
this was 2009.
Oh,
No.
It was 2009.
I'm telling you when he was born.
Right.
1964, raised in Ohio. He was the oldest of 4 children. His mom and dad divorced, and Charles, being the oldest, became the man of the house.
Of course.
Yeah. When he graduated high school.
And you gonna fuck mama good.
Oh, god damn.
I'm
Bruh.
sorry. Did I say yet? I'm back.
Oh, what the fuck?
The man is deceased, bro, and you gonna fuck mama good.
Yeah, but that's his son.
When I haven't even got off page 1 of the goddamn motherfucking
It's gonna
story.
be a good time.
All right.
Hey, we're not here for a good time. We're here for a long
No, it's
time
vice
today.
versa.
Oh, did I say it wrong?
You did, but I think what you said was
I
correct.
think I might be right.
So when Charles graduated high school, he enlisted in the Army. After
Okay.
he did his time in the Army, he went into the Marine Corps.
Really?
Once a Marine, always a Marine.
Yeah.
That is correct.
You just didn't pick them first.
They
They didn't want you first.
No, he probably was like, after he was in the
I
Army, he was
don't
like,
want-
I'm going to be a badass
Yeah.
now.
Fuck
all right,
all
sorry,
these babies.
Sorry, Army guys.
Yeah,
okay,
sorry.
so he was stationed in California, where he got married and had a child.
Okay.
After the Marine Corps, Charles, his wife, and son moved back to Ohio. He
Okay.
was done. He was like, we're going home.
Is this the same
Same wife
Okay.
that he married in California.
same one that's calling?
No,
Okay.
but I'll get there.
Okay.
So Charles got a job back in Ohio as a corrections officer.
That feels standard.
And unfortunately, he and his wife divorced.
Okay.
But they had shared custody of their son. Adrian, I think was his name.
Okay.
I'm gonna get
Adrian.
yes.
Hey, Adrian.
Not like the Rocky, because that was a girl.
But just like Rocky.
Yes, I guess so.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, Charles was 37 years old and Pandora was 36.
That was in 2009.
No. 2009 is when the crime happened.
When he died.
So he got divorced from his first wife.
Okay.
Charles was 37. Pandora was 36 when they met.
Okay.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah. Pandora.
I stand corrected.
Pandora was also raised in Ohio. She was adopted.
Okay.
And
Oh.
she said she had a great childhood. Like her
Good.
parents were very loving and everything.
That
was,
must be nice.
right?
Lucky her.
Yeah.
Right. Some of us,
Good for you, baby girl.
some of us have actual real birth parents, and it's not that great. Okay. So
I'll take the adoptive.
when Pandora was 22, she got married. And she had 2 kids with her husband, a daughter, Misty. Now, so y'all need to remember these names.
Misty.
I got you, Misty.
And a son, Cody.
And Adrian and Cody. But
Adrian-
does Adrian matter?
Adrian was Charles's.
Not that he doesn't matter. I shouldn't have said
No,
it that way.
Adrian was Charles's son.
Right.
Pandora had Misty and Cody.
Misty and Cody. Okay.
Now, Pandora's married to Misty and Cody's dad, but their marriage didn't
Meh.
last.
Okay.
Well, of course it didn't.
and-
Marriages don't last no more.
Sometimes they do.
No, they
If
don't.
you're lucky.
Listen to me. I've had 25 solid fucking years.
Y'all don't fucking count, okay?
Okay, well, I've had 10.
You don't count
13.
either.
We're 13 this year.
Lucky 13.
13.
Here we fucking
We've
go.
been together for 15.
The 13.
Because that matters.
Hey,
It
Stump.
does.
Stump. The 13-year itch. Okay.
I'm 12 of 13.
Ain't nobody want that itch. I ain't
Whoa,
itching for-
that itches.
That's when somebody's cheating on somebody.
No.
When you get the itch.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that ain't happening.
Hey, bitch.
Okay.
You got the itch. Okay.
So
All right.
Pandora and her first husband didn't work out. They
Right.
got divorced.
Sometimes that happens, and that's okay.
That's
all
correct.
the time.
And then Pandora got custody of the 2 kids, Misty and
Okay.
Cody. All
As
right.
well she should.
I mean,
Sometimes.
Typically-
As well she should.
typically the woman does, but not always.
Right. Well, yeah, this is
All right.
It's,
Different time.
meth sometimes plays a part.
Meth
It
does.
usually does now.
Yeah.
Sometimes does.
Sometimes
play
you
a
just get on the meth.
So now remember, crime happened in 2009. In November 2001, Pandora decided to try to find love online.
Good for her.
And that is where Charles comes into the picture.
Okay, can I pause
Mhm.
and interrupt you?
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine? Stump, are you
Sleeping? No.
No. I'm glad you're awake. Are you involved with someone?
Yes, he is.
Okay. Are you online?
Wait. Can I answer?
Yes, answer.
Oh my God, you have no idea.
So you love her. Okay, cool. My question is, can you imagine online dating?
Could I?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know.
Fuck
You know,
no.
I actually
Did you?
piddled briefly, and look,
Because I couldn't.
I am, but you haven't though, have you?
No.
Okay, so
I've
you
been
don't
married
say
for a long
don't
time.
say you couldn't.
I've been married for a long time.
So I was too, and then
Uh-huh.
I'm not, and then that was like 15 years ago, maybe.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, and
That's
it was
about
real
when I got-
prevalent. It was real prevalent.
Uh-huh.
So I tried it, and look, I am by far no saint.
Casanova.
No, I'm a Casanova motherfucker. Don't you worry. But I am no saint. I'm not
Well, neither am
a
I.
perfect person. But fuck that shit.
There-
Exactly.
you got
That's
some
my
cray
entire
crays?
point.
Oh my God. Y'all think men are bad?
Women are cray cray.
Cray.
Well, I wouldn't be going after a woman.
Here's the thing.
Women
Ever.
have broken the crayon.
Listen to me. I always say bitches be crazy. Okay.
They are.
Right. So
But all that to say,
But let's
I
get-
couldn't do internet dating.
But let's get back to
I would never,
Pandora
ever again.
and
Yes.
Charles
Pandora's box.
because they
Did
made
you
it.
have the actual box?
They met online. and
FarmersOnly.com.
Maybe in Ohio. Is there a lot of farming in
I
there?
don't know.
Christian Mingle.
I've known people to meet on Christian Mingle.
Plenty
Having
of
a good time.
Plenty of fish. No.
POF.
Okay.
Grinder.
So they talked a lot, email back and forth. Then they started talking on the phone, and finally they met in person.
I feel like that's a really good way to just get to know somebody.
Which part?
Like
Grinder?
it's- No, like you start emailing and then
That's
you
what
talk
they
on the
did.
phone and then
Yeah.
then you meet them.
And they did.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like that's great.
she said he was the knight in shining
Yay,
armor.
good for her.
Their first date when they met, he cooked her dinner. It was all romantic with candles and music and all the shit. And she said she had never been treated like that before.
All the shit.
All the shit. That
I
was
feel that with
The
my
poo-poo.
that was my
Poo-poo
words.
caca.
All the shit was my
Yeah,
word.
I feel that. I feel like I have that in a husband.
So they were like, they fell in love hard and fast.
Yeah, good.
Okay. They married about 7 or 8 months after they started talking.
Okay.
All right. Charles's son from his first marriage, Adrian, was around the same age as Pandora's son, Cody.
Okay, so that worked out.
They hit it off.
Good.
Charles and yes,
Were they young enough to like live in the house and stuff?
Like vibrant.
the kids were living in the
Okay.
house all together,
Good.
and Charles and Pandora was like all into the family shit.
Good.
Game night, let's go to the
That's
movies.
awesome.
They did all the shit.
Good for them.
The kids are like, we had a great childhood.
Good.
Yeah,
Everybody
not the real world shit.
No, it was like fantasy
Yeah,
land.
Fantasyland. Yes, that's what I was looking for.
Yes. And-
That extra shit.
So
yeah.
I threw out fucking not the real world shit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, not
But
the,
I couldn't think of Fantasyland.
You got it. I got you, boo boo.
You usually do.
In 2002, Charles became an inmate transfer officer, which I think was like a promotion for him.
He was correctional at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he became the transfer officer and he got a raise. And then
Good.
he talked Pandora into quitting her job and staying home with the
Box.
kids.
You could not talk me into doing that.
Well,
I did it and it was
She-
not fun for me.
she
So you were talked into doing it.
No.
Uh,
So my kid is autistic and he got kicked
Oh,
out of
yeah,
daycare.
right.
So I just got screwed on that. Like I didn't have a choice. It
so
was like,
you
here
didn't
you go.
choose it.
Yeah, no,
it
no,
was
no.
forced on
Yes. Yes. There ain't no fucking way.
mind your business.
Yeah.
Mind
But-
your business.
you. That I
But
usually don't.
It was a good experience and I'm glad I had it. but
Well,
for me,
right.
it just wasn't it.
Unlike
Correct.
you, Pandora
She loved it.
It
Good.
worked for her.
Good.
She liked being a stay-at-home mom.
Good.
Her daughter said she was a great stay-at-home mom.
I love that.
I could not be a great stay-at-home mom.
Me neither.
Okay, now I have the hiccups. All right, as the kids became teenagers, things were not going so great between Pandora and Charles. And kind of the family in general.
Well,
He probably went to the bar. He wanted to go have a drink with the guy. No,
He was not. No.
Nope, not like that.
So
I don't understand that concept.
Misty and
Hey,
Cody.
fuck you.
Well, when you're not happy at home, you go out and drink.
I
Right.
guess I like.
You happy at home?
That's
Yeah, that's what I
fine.
was gonna say. Like, I guess I never experienced that.
You don't get that. Like, I don't get fucking doing
Hiccup.
meth. Okay.
And I get doing meth. I understand that.
So do I.
All right. So anyway, so at home, here's what was
They were
going on.
struggling.
Misty and Cody were arguing with Pandora. Adrian was arguing with Charles. Like, the kids are teenagers.
They're being assholes.
They're fucking being assholes.
Yeah, okay.
Also, Charles was a military guy.
And he's like,
He
fuck
wants it
you.
down the fucking line.
Yeah, he's like, you fucking get up at 6:30.
You do what I tell you.
You do your chores.
Yep.
You fucking do them right.
Then you go to school.
That's kind of how Camp Harold goes.
That's right.
I'm already planning to drop mine off for the summer.
So the fee is $500.
I got you. Look,
Okay.
I don't give two shits.
A small price to pay.
So the sorry, the
That
kids
was
were
not a hiccup.
always fighting and shit with their parents. Cody was the real problem.
Oh, fuck.
That little motherfucker.
Was he the youngest?
No, he's the oldest.
I think Misty was
Misty
the
was
oldest, then Cody,
Cody.
then Adrian.
Okay.
But Adrian and Cody were close in age, but he was the one always getting in trouble.
He was being the asshole.
Yeah. But eventually the kids moved out and started their own lives and started having their own kids.
We have raised our kids.
Yes.
Let's send them off on their way.
So Pandora and Charles are happy that they're about to have a grandchild. Like
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Yes.
so awesome.
Now, are you okay, boo boo?
Wake up, Harold.
Harold is coughing.
No
His head
coughing.
up.
here.
Is he really?
Yes.
I was literally thinking.
Fuck, I
that
didn't even
too.
know he was
Fuck.
here.
Okay, I'm taking y'all back.
All right, let's go way back.
Rein it in, ladies.
I'm taking y'all back to October 17th, 2009 when the
Here
911
we
call
go.
happened. Okay.
This is the phone call.
At this point, Charles and Pandora had been together for 7 years, which doesn't seem like a lot.
That's a long time,
from-
though.
Yeah, but from what all the things I've told you, it seems like it would have been more time.
Correct.
But
Correct.
it's only been 7 years.
Just a lot of shit happened.
Yes.
Just 7 years
In a
feels
short time.
long, though.
Shit, fucking.
Fucking 7 years.
Hey,
It's a long
whoa.
time.
Wait, hold on. Harold said something. What? Harold feels like he's been in this podcast room for 7 years.
I specifically remember saying you cannot have a microphone.
Harold, you can talk in mine anytime you want. I got you.
Just hop up.
Okay, that was a
hop
little
up in the
sexist,
number.
I think.
Okay, so at this
Yes.
point of the 911 call of the murder, Charles is around 45, Pandora's around 44.
Okay, so I was going to ask you that earlier.
I know, that's why I looked it up.
Good.
Okay.
You know.
Yes.
Don't drop the paper.
No,
So,
we know.
Nope, I'm tapping it down. Okay, so
Tap that.
police are on the scene. They find Charles. I already told y'all that. He had a deep cut to his throat. He had stab wounds on his head,
What?
his torso. He literally had stab wounds.
He was jabbed up.
from head to toe.
Okay, let's picture this. Okay?
Yes.
So he literally, like, somebody jumped on him like a spider monkey and stabbed that motherfucker in the head
Yes.
time after time.
And then it ended up being stabbed in the eye.
What?
Yes.
So from the head to the eye, I
Yeah,
was right.
It's just fucking everywhere. So Pandora,
Fuck. fucking
Stab him
spider
in
monkey.
the groin.
like a spider monkey.
It is spot.
Like a spider monkey. So Pandora told the police that she was sleeping, they were sleeping, and
Everyone was snuggled
she
up.
was woke up by a noise. She got up to see what the noise was, and she was attacked.
What?
She went on to say that there were two people in her house and they knocked her unconscious. When she came to, someone was on her chest holding her down. And the police were like, can you tell us what these people look like or whatever? And she's like, it was too dark. I couldn't see what they look like. But at this point, she's like hearing Charles scream for help. And
Oh,
so he was still alive at the time
yes,
that they were
it was very
wrestling with her.
Yeah,
That's
it was
terrible.
very chaotic. Well, I feel like one was wrestling with her and one was in there with him.
Doing him.
Killing him, yeah.
doing him.
And one of the attackers go, let's...
I mean, that's lingo.
Yeah, they say, let's go. And then they ran away, and that's when she called 911.
You got disease
What?
So they're talking amongst
Disease?
themselves. Right
problems.
Do you?
No, that's what I'm...
now. I think they're talking about a vape, y'all.
He's
Okay.
trying to hit my vape, and he's
And-
asking me if I have disease problems.
Investigators turn...
Oh, this is awesome.
Are
I
y'all...
know.
Are you...
If you want, that's
I'll
fine.
pay you.
Hey, you
No,
guys.
You don't need to pay me.
Guys,
Wait,
focus.
Focus.
Right here.
See, I didn't sleep, though.
No, you didn't.
He wasn't sleeping. He was hitting my vape.
Investigators turned their attention to the scene of the crime. They found no signs of forced entry at the front door, but one of the front window screens had been cut. There was a slit in it.
So I feel like that's such a stupid mistake.
Which part?
It was actually weed in there, if you were really wondering. It has
Well,
weed in it.
I don't know what it was, but I don't want no more of it.
All right,
Okay.
good.
CSI was, I feel like we just stopped.
CSI is my favorite TV
Oh
show.
my God.
I feel like I'm just going to stop and we're just going to be like, end of story.
No. So
Okay, y'all, listen, we really need to move on because
I'm trying.
our listeners love to listen to us, but only for so long.
So CSI was able to pick up multiple fingerprints on the window. On the floor near the bed, investigators found a glove, like a medical.
like a rubber glove.
What's his
yes.
name? OJ. OJ's glove.
Yes, but it was a medical glove. It was covered
Same
in
thing.
blood. So they're thinking maybe the killer had the glove on, and you know when you're stabbing somebody and it gets
It's
bloody, it
ripped.
slips and all that. So they're like, maybe there's DNA.
Something.
From,
So we
to
have
that.
two rookie mistakes.
tell me.
You cut the screen and you left your fucking glove.
See, I meant to say about the screen as well. I think the screen been cut for years.
Maybe.
I mean, it's a screen.
Yeah.
They all have tears in them.
Yeah.
But they would know if it was cut.
But
What?
recently,
Who? The family?
The police. If
Yeah.
it's
Why
been
would the
cut for
police know it was?
years-
No, why would they know that?
If it's been cut for years.
Why would they know that?
Because it looks like it.
she's just thinking about a first responder husband.
No.
Okay. Let's leave the screen alone.
All right.
Really, it's nothing. It's been a tear for years.
They see the
You
nightstand.
just said it was teared for years.
Okay. They see the nightstand. The drawer's open. Like maybe somebody's gone for a gun.
Correct.
There's blood inside the drawer.
In the fucking drawer.
Okay.
Inside the drawer. There's no gun anywhere. They've looked all over the whole scene. There's no gun.
But there's no bullet holes, right?
I was just
either?
about to say that. He wasn't shot. He was just
Right,
stabbed.
there's no bullet holes.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Nope. But it looked like there
You
could
just had to bring there's no gun up? Like you chose to do that?
it was
it
part,
in the story?
it's part of the story. I didn't make it up.
Like they said there's no gun?
Yes. Because they saw the drawer open with blood inside. Their logical conclusion was somebody's reaching for a gun, but they couldn't find a gun anywhere. So maybe the killer took the gun away from Charles and left the scene with it.
Oh, like he was like, there's an intruder. I'm going to shoot him.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah. The intruder wasn't opening the drawer looking for a gun.
See with my criminal background,
hmm
I would think that if there wasn't a gun, you wouldn't even want to bring that up. Like there wasn't a gun. Why would I say that?
Well, just because the evidence was leading them to think there was a gun.
Because there was a bullet hole?
No, because you're not listening.
You want to move on, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Because
I do too.
There was an open drawer with blood inside.
Harold is so close to sleeping right
For
now.
the third time. Okay. So it looked like more than one weapon had been used because some of his cuts were small and some of them were large, like two different sized knives.
Two different
Okay.
people.
Yeah. CSI took all the knives from the house. All the knives from
Fucking
the house.
right. Take them all.
They did. And after all this, police asked Pandora to go down to the police station for further questioning. Her box. She took her box down.
She opened the box.
They wanted to get a timeline from her.
Correct.
Okay. So she started with the day before of what happened, what they went through. Charles called into work sick that day, but he wasn't sick. He wanted to stay home with Pandora.
So they could have sex all day.
Box.
They played cards.
No.
They watched a movie.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did. They did.
They watched a movie and she cooked him his favorite dinner.
Fucking right she did.
Then they had sex. Pandora's box.
She told him that?
Finally box.
Yeah,
she told him that?
Yeah, she told the police what happened.
I ain't telling the police my business.
The next thing she knew...
Till 6:13?
No, they didn't have it that long. They fell asleep after they had sex. And then she said the next thing she knew, she heard a noise and she woke up and y'all know what she said after that. Okay.
She said he gave me that good.
That D.
Slapping it all over.
There she goes. She's back.
So she did tell the police that Charles had recently started keeping a gun in his nightstand.
Okay.
So here's the gun coming
that's
again.
New.
Yep. They got deeper into the questioning and she admitted that she and Charles had been working through some hard times in their marriage.
Why?
Right.
Okay. Why would you say that?
Because she's about to try to give him some type
Would
of
you say that?
Here's
An
why.
alibi.
Hold
She's
on. Not an
building up.
alibi.
She's building up to her alibi.
She said it was so bad at one point that they split up, and during the time they were separated, Charles began dating another lady. And she worked at the women's correctional facility.
Oh, so it was old.
Oh, they've been fucking for a long
Fiasco.
time. Yeah.
After 6
That's
months,
old hat to her.
After 6 months of separation, Pandora and Charles decided to get back together, and he ended the relationship with the other
Okay,
woman.
Charles. Good job.
So
That's a good Charles.
the point in her bringing this up is maybe this bitch is,
Did it.
involved some kind of way.
She's like, she killed my man.
Maybe. Like, she may be pissed because he was like, hey, I want to fuck you while I'm not with my wife, and now I'm going back to my wife.
And she's like, you're not fucking me anymore.
Or we're
so-
breaking up. Yeah.
Hey, you ain't fucking me. You ain't breathing.
So Pandora, they're like asking her, do you think, is there anybody else that could have done this? And she's like, maybe somebody at Charles's work, because a week earlier Charles had gone to a local auto parts store and he ran into a guy that had been an inmate. And the guy, so he had been an inmate. Remember, Charles is a correctional officer.
Right.
This guy tells Charles, I'm going to look you up.
Oh.
But like not in the sense of, hey, buddy, let's go have drinks.
Right.
Like, I'm a fucking...
I kind of heard it that way.
Yeah.
Not the drinks guy, but the other way.
The kind of I'm going to come fuck you up. Yeah.
No.
I'm going to find your ass, motherfucker.
You fucking pinned me up against the wall, so here's where we're at.
Exactly. So she's given him some possibilities of things that could have happened.
Right.
After the interview with Pandora, the police went and talked to the other woman, that Charles was seeing.
What was her name?
There was no name.
No name.
No
I
name.
didn't think so.
It wasn't Pandora.
She told the police that they dated when Charles and Pandora got back together.
Box.
He broke up with her. And that...
So how do you date when you're married?
Well, if you're separated...
You really don't date. You just fuck.
Okay.
No,
Not
that I know.
No, like if you're separated from somebody for a long time...
So you just do the runaround?
No, you're trying to find another companion to be with. Like you want another person to spend your life with. So you're like, if our shit's over, I don't need to be divorced.
the love is gone there.
Yeah. I don't need to be
look
divorced
elsewhere.
to move on. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're
Why?
No, if we're fucking over and you're like done with me, then okay, I'm gonna go live my life until all the paperwork's done. The fucking paperwork can take a couple years. So
Really?
yes, you don't go to a
Took a
lawyer.
year.
I never been divorced before.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
before it's coming. Don't worry.
I will tell you all about it after we finish
Never.
this. All right. So the woman's like,
I hope not.
yeah, we dated. They got back together. We broke up. No big deal. Like she wasn't pissy or,
Right.
like she's like, I want to kill him. Like she wasn't like any
He
of that.
ruined my life.
Yes. So now Charles has passed.
Mhm.
We're talking about like the same day the kids find out about it. Right.
Oh shit.
So they all gathered at their grandparents' house to just like be with their mom.
To be
together.
Be supportive. And so Misty.
It's a great support system.
It is. I mean, I could totally see that happening.
Right,
If any of us had something like that, our families would be there.
Yeah.
We're there.
So Misty said when she first saw her mom, she just looked blank. Like she was just sitting on the couch, like
Well, yeah.
no emotion.
Yeah,
just-
mummified.
Yes. Yeah. And she's like, I asked my mom a lot of questions. As you would.
Well, yeah.
Fuck yeah. If you came and told
You
me
were there.
You came and told
What
me you
happened?
got knocked the fuck out by some intruders, and I would have a million questions for you.
100%.
And not just because I have a true crime podcast either.
Give me all the deets,
Yeah.
bitch.
I'm not
I'm
so
taking-
sure about that.
I'm taking notes.
Yeah, because you have a true crime podcast.
Yes.
A true crime
A
podcast.
true
I speak fluent English if I'm sober.
You speak drunklish.
Oh, today I speak drunkish.
So after interviewing Pandora at the station, the
Box.
next person the police want to talk to is Charles's 18-year-old son, Adrian.
How old were-
Adrian.
Okay, so Adrian was old enough to be a grown-up. Misty must have been older, and the other son was...
Even older than
Okay.
Adrian's the youngest.
Okay.
So they asked Adrian if they knew anybody who would want to hurt his dad. He was just like fucking.
He said, besides me, nobody.
No, he was like torn up about the whole thing. Obviously,
yeah.
his dad had just
Of
been
course.
murdered. He didn't know anybody like who could have done this, who had a vendetta against
Right.
his dad. But he said the day before he was killed, I can't help you there,
Thank
buddy.
you. No, thank you.
You're
I
welcome.
appreciate it. That
So
made my day.
The day before he was murdered, he had been at Charles and Pandora's
Okay.
apartment,
Oh.
and he said nothing seemed out
They
of
were
the
fine.
Everything was fine.
Yeah.
Normal. Normalcy.
Yes. Okay. So next to be interviewed is 19-year-old Cody.
Cody.
Cody is Pandora's.
Right.
Box.
Right off the bat, the detectives noticed that Cody had scrapes and scuffs on the
Oh,
side
shit.
of his face.
Cody?
Yeah.
What were
Damn
you
it.
doing, bro?
Do you want to know what he
What
was
the fuck
doing?
are you thinking,
His
Cody?
cat scratched him.
No, you want to know what he was doing? He had been on a haunted trail
Whoa.
the night before.
Oh,
Bullshit.
trail.
Spooky time.
Spooky time.
Yeah, he
Spooky
said
town.
there was a railing that he fell over and he hit his face.
How many haunted trails have you been on that you fell over on the rail?
None.
So I've never been on a haunted trail.
neither.
Well, that was my point.
We need
Yeah.
to add that to our bucket list
Okay,
of
so
haunted trails.
so-
Yeah, and we can go right up the fucking road.
there's a haunted trail
Well, there's a haunted house.
where
Ooh,
by here.
Yeah, what's the name of it?
I don't know.
Are you talking about the Myrtles?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
That's not right up the road.
Mm-mm.
What?
Okay,
That's a
listen.
while.
Let me tell you what Cody said.
All right, what did Cody say?
After the haunted trail, he went over to his baby mama house. And
Goddamn, Cody got a baby mama?
He's
Remember-
19. He's fucking.
yeah, remember I told you he got a baby and they were happy they were grandparents.
Grandparents, yeah.
So from there, he said he went to his friend Nick's house with baby mama. They stayed up all night
Why?
because they're fucking young people who just fucking stay up all night
Because
for
they
no
wouldn't
fucking
meet
reason.
and sleep.
We are young people. We don't stay up all night.
No. These are 18, 19-year-olds.
That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Investigators asked Cody if
She
he...
thinks she's young
Yeah, I know.
still.
You just
I
have to...
am
so
young.
sorry.
Sweet baby.
I'm young.
Oops.
I'm a young mogul.
Investigators asked Cody if he knew anyone that would want to hurt Charles. He said, no, not really. But I did hear that he ran into a guy that he had been an inmate
So
in
that was a
jail.
conversation.
Yeah. So I listened to the interview with Cody and he seemed very matter of fact. He didn't really seem that his
That he
stepdad.
did it.
Well, he didn't seem like he did it, but he didn't seem like his stepdad being dead was a problem
He was
for him.
very kind
So
of straightforward.
he was fine.
Yes. So, but the police felt something wasn't right
Okay.
with his demeanor and
Okay.
his injuries, but they don't have any proof of anything. So, you know,
They're
it's
just
it's a
yeah.
conversation.
It's a
They're
whim.
just feeling
It's a
weird
whim.
about it.
Yes, they're filling their guts right
Correct.
now. So the coroner performed the autopsy the day after the murder. There were over 50 stab wounds.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a bunch. That's a crime of passion.
Yep.
Absolutely. Personal, up close. Knife through the eye, slit throat.
See, that's worse than a crime of passion.
Bro, that to me, that like
That's
how many
aggressive.
how many times have
like
we
you have done this to me for the last time.
how many
fucking
how many
eye.
times have we had a story where ever I said someone had fucking been stabbed in the eye? Never.
I don't remember one.
Well, that's full aggression.
I
Yeah.
could have been sleeping, maybe. I don't
You
know.
could have
You
been.
probably were sleeping. If I was gonna
Fucking
guess,
Kyrstin, I swear.
you
Did I say it
probably
right?
were.
Mhm,
You
you
did.
did.
I'm proud of
You
you.
damn right I did.
So
I learned from my mistakes.
the coroner said that Charles died from bleeding out.
Oh,
Not
He
these.
didn't get beaten the fuck to death?
No. It would take 15 to 25 minutes for him to bleed to death.
let me ask you this:
What?
was she stabbed?
She was not stabbed.
No injuries.
I mean, other than banged on the head
Well-
or whatever. She said they knocked
Okay,
her out.
so
Yeah, no stab
so
wounds.
he was the only one that was really like somebody put aggression.
Yeah, they came to get his ass.
exactly.
She got in the way.
And the police were like, this person is personally associated
Yeah.
with him. This is
Has
like,
to be.
like Stump
Correct.
said, crime of passion.
Correct.
So while the autopsy was being performed, the detectives were trying to find out about this mystery inmate that he ran into at AutoZone. I'm just
Right.
saying AutoZone. It could have been.
Fucking auto
Wherever.
It could have
You
been
sure it
O'Reilly.
wasn't Advance Auto?
No, it could have been
It
O'Reilly's.
could have been O'Reilly's.
Yeah. So they went to.
How about Wagasback Motor Supply?
I don't think it was that because this is Ohio.
They didn't have no
Okay.
wags back.
No.
Fuck.
So they went to the jail.
Right.
Talked to the inmates, talked to the corrections officers, talked to all the people, and nobody was like, yeah, he had a problem with everybody said he treated everybody fair,
Good.
firm, but
Even in jail.
yes, if you were an inmate, he treated you firm but fair.
But the guy that he saw was completely out.
Right.
It wasn't like I'm out on a 42-hour whatever.
Yeah, he was no, he wasn't on any kind of jail release program.
Gotcha.
He was out. He was, but
on bond,
So-
out on bail.
Pandora's leads that she's provided, the jilted lover, the inmate at AutoZone,
Nothing.
like they're getting nothing from
Yeah.
that. Okay. So Pandora's daughter, Misty, all right, they're going to talk to her
Mhm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And she told detectives that she also heard the story about the inmate at
Right.
O'Reilly's.
So it was a family conversation.
They obviously discussed it.
Yes. And she also told the police that Charles was very vigilant, hyper vigilant about his guns and that he had recently moved his gun closer to the bed, the nightstand.
Right.
Like we've heard before.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Where it should be.
Yeah. So, I mean, Misty, again, I watched this. She didn't seem terribly upset.
Mm-hmm.
And the police were like, your demeanor.
It's weird.
So they asked her, what's the deal?
So they did that again?
You don't
or is
see-
this the same time?
No,
With her demeanor.
This is all the same time.
Okay, all right.
And they're like, you don't seem totally upset about this.
Right.
And she said that Charles had been physically abusive
Physically, he did
Wow.
beat the fuck out of
out
her.
of all of them. And
All of them?
Oh, the kids too.
yeah.
All right.
So it sounds like to me there was no love
Yeah.
lost for her.
She
yeah.
was like, finally.
I can so feel that.
I get it too.
Mhm.
I'm with you. But my thought was Misty beaten so badly that she would actually murder someone?
It's possible.
Because I mean, I've wanted to thought process in my mind when I was a kid, but
Mhm.
like I didn't think I
Correct.
could
Yeah,
do that.
but I feel
I'm
like
there.
that's like an interior thing that only people who understand
Are you
that
looking
can
for
get
interior motive?
No. She's just saying only people who've experienced
Yeah.
that could understand what she's.
Because if you say that to somebody who's never been through that, they're gonna be like, "Why would you even think that?"
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Well,
right.
because yeah.
This is why.
Yeah, I can't take it no more.
Yeah.
So in the police,
Or I don't want to take it no more.
no, like
Not that I can't.
there were fucking times so many times I thought
Oh
about
yeah, you think about it.
or running away.
Yeah.
Not killing,
Right,
running away.
right.
But
and never coming back.
But I knew if I ran away, I would get caught and the beating
And have
would,
to go back. And it's
fucking
worse.
beating would
it would be
worse.
way worse.
Yeah.
Fuck me, Agnes.
Yes. So from a police perspective, they're looking at Misty.
Right.
They're looking at Cody.
Right.
Like, Adrian
is out of the question.
Yes.
Okay.
For them, yes. Right. So, 2 days after the murder, the investigators asked Pandora to come back in for another interview. Because, they always be trying to trip you up. Like,
right.
Let's tell the story
good,
10 times.
Not,
well, no, let's tell the stories 10 times and see
maybe
if
it'll change on the 11th.
Yes. So this time they decided to record it. And Pandora said she would go, but she wanted Misty to be with her daughter.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah, I do too. But
see, okay.
Tell me.
Back to my criminologist days. I don't think they would let somebody go on an interview, sit with someone.
I feel like in this case,
maybe it's a different circumstance.
No, I totally agree with you. But if she's saying, I'm not going to talk to you without my daughter,
they don't have a choice.
Yeah.
Then they're like, okay,
right,
we need to get something.
I got you.
And basically, they're just like I said, they go through the timeline again. We want to see if there's any inconsistencies from what you told us the first time. So,
or the 8th time.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get to the 8th time. Yeah. So remember the window screen, right? We had a big discussion about that.
Yep.
The police told Pandora that no one could have entered the house through the screen because the cut in the screen was way too small.
Can't squeeze your way through that?
Just like this big. Okay.
Who is the biggest one?
Boy, y'all, if we was on video right now, if y'all would know how large that screen hole was, it's huge.
Oh, we
6
are on
inches.
video.
So next.
Oh my God, I forgot.
So next they confronted her about the 911 call inconsistencies.
Oh,
okay.
Here we go. This is what's interesting.
She said to them during the call, it looks like the screen was cut.
So in a 911 call,
yes,
she said that?
I heard it.
Oh, that's special right there.
I'm telling you this. If I got fucking knocked out and I wake up, I am not going to fucking notice
go,
a 3-inch fucking cut.
Let me go see if somebody came through the window.
Yeah.
So there's a fucking 2-inch cut in the screen.
Also, when the investigators got to the house, the curtains were drawn.
That little squirmy motherfucker.
They were closed. How the fuck did she see a cut in the window screen if the curtains was closed?
You say that.
What?
The way you say that. The curtains were drawn. I didn't know if you meant they were open and closed.
That's why.
So drawn is closed?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Thanks.
That's why I clarified.
Okay, good job.
Yeah.
You're very good at what you do.
Thank you. But literally, if the curtains are closed, how did you see the cut?
Correct.
So Misty, remember, her daughter's in the room. Her daughter's in the room, okay? So as the investigators laying all this,
she sucks. I'm just saying.
Her daughter or Pandora?
Pandora.
Yeah. As the investigators are laying all this shit out, Pandora's daughter Misty says, "Mom, this is we're leaving." We're leaving.
No, I'm drunk.
She fucking sees where the line of questioning is going. And she says
she shuts the questioning down.
Yes, and because they don't have any hard evidence against anybody, they have to let her go. So at that point, like Misty,
see you next Tuesday.
That's right. Misty said she realized when they left and are getting in the car that maybe her mom did have something.
I don't know if I want to get in the car with her.
Well, yeah, she was like, maybe my mom did something. Then she's like, I don't know why, but she's like, maybe Cody did something.
Why?
I don't know.
That's weird.
So Pandora, she starts confronting her mom. Pandora kind of sort of admits to Misty that Cody killed Charles.
Oh, shit.
Hold up.
And
swole up.
And Pandora was trying to help cover the whole thing up for him.
Who admitted that?
Pandora told Misty
Cody did it.
That Cody did it.
Motherfucker.
And she was trying to help cover up for her son.
Okay.
Because he got scratches when he went on the haunted trail.
Your brother.
Scratch and sniff.
So Pandora went on to tell Misty, Cody said if he was caught, he would commit suicide by cop.
What?
Do you know what that is?
He gonna make the cop
you let him shoot him.
He gonna make the cop
he's
shoot
gonna
him.
instigate the fucking shit. Yeah.
He gonna pull a gun and make the cop shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he said that?
He told his mom, if I get caught for this, I'm going to commit suicide by cop.
Right.
So Misty and Pandora went back to the
To me, that makes perfect sense.
I agree.
It really does.
Yeah. Misty and Pandora went back in the police station to tell this new story. Remember I said all the stories.
Again.
So
Number 8.
Pandora, this is how it went down according to Pandora.
Again.
She told Cody that she wanted out of the relationship with Charles and that the only way was for her to commit suicide.
For Pandora to commit suicide?
So he didn't want his mom to die, so he was like, you know what? Might as well.
Yes.
That's so fucking stupid.
And I wrote, hey, Pandora, ever heard of divorce?
You dumb bitch.
I mean, like, I've been divorced.
Is that like a permanent solution to a temporary problem?
I mean, dude, like, I don't get the women that we hear about over and over who are just like, I can't divorce him. I'll just fucking kill him. And what the fuck?
To me, I think that's not as bad as women that just live through an abusive relationship. And look, I don't know what it feels like. I know it's got to be scary, but they refuse to leave.
Yeah,
I mean,
I agree. I've always said on the podcast that
I know it can't be
I
easy.
don't understand
I know
that part.
Right.
Yeah.
I just don't understand it. I wish it was better.
I do too.
I really do.
I also feel like I would take the route that she's talking about taking versus having my own son kill my husband.
You mean you would kill yourself before you had your son?
100%.
Well,
1,000,000%.
Oh my God, not even close.
Like 1,000,000%.
Well,
I would rather
listen,
in my life than let my kid
if
go
I
down
could
for that.
save my child,
Yeah.
absolutely. Oh,
she told him she would commit suicide.
I would never tell my kid that.
And he decided he needed to save his mom.
okay. I would change that. I would never kill myself. Well,
okay.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going too deep.
We could. So we're going back to Pandora's story of a noise woke her up.
Oh, yes.
She noticed, this is supposedly the true version.
Oh,
So
now
it's going to be different.
Right.
Okay.
Now it is.
It's going to be different. She noticed that the window was open. The curtains were open. She could see the cut in the screen. It scared her a little bit, but then she heard Cody say, Mom. Pandora went to the front door and opened it, and there was Cody. He told her, if you don't want to be a part of this, you need to disappear right now. Get out now, he told her.
And she didn't.
She did not.
So the story that she told the second or third time.
Uh-huh.
Second?
This one is the third story.
The third story, she's saying now the curtains were open.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
She never said the curtains were closed.
Okay.
The cops.
She just said she saw the screen.
The cops said
and
the
curtains were closed.
Yeah.
Right.
So Corey went inside the apartment.
Mhm.
Pandora heard yelling between is it Cody or that's my phone outside. That's why I left it outside.
Cody.
It's Cody. She heard yelling between Cody and Charles. And then he starts saying to her that he's yelling at her like, I lost one of the knives. Bitch, get in here. I need you to help me find the knife.
Oh, God.
Now.
This was Cody?
Telling his mama that.
Cody's
no,
saying this, right?
No.
Bitch, I lost a knife. Get in here fucking now and help me find the knife. So
No way.
yeah, like you just blew it the fuck out when you called me a bitch and I'm your mama. All right.
I'll fuck you up.
All
You
right.
know, I didn't even think about that. But my God, I could imagine myself calling my mom bitch.
Oh, no, I'd fuck my kid up.
Oh,
quick.
my God, I would be dead.
So Pandora tells the cops she just sat on the couch and she was just in total shock of the whole fucking thing.
Okay.
So she is putting her kid on
all the way in.
fucking Front Street 100%.
Correct.
So while the interview is going on, Misty, the daughter,
Right.
received a text from her brother Cody
Oh, fuck.
during the fucking interview on tape. Okay. Cody's asking Misty if he could spend the night at her house.
What?
And she's saying this, and the cops are like, hey, can we try to get a confession out of him? Can we, like, do a
Can I
call?
spend a night at your house before I go to prison?
Well, he's asking his sister that.
Right.
He doesn't. He's saying that, and in his mind, Misty doesn't know what he did.
Well, and he doesn't.
Yeah, to Misty, he's fine.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Well, and he don't think that she knows.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah. So police wanted Pandora to make a control call, which is when the police are in the room with whoever.
Right.
Yeah, and they're listening and all of the shit's being recorded. And I had to look it up because I was curious. Recording a phone call is legal in Ohio if at least one person involved in the conversation consents.
Only one person has to consent.
Yep. So if Pandora says, yeah, I'll do it, Cody doesn't have to know.
Right.
And also, it applies to in-person conversation. I found this interesting. In-person conversations, video chats, and other electronic communications.
Okay.
So
only one person.
Yep. If one person involved knows, then it's
interesting, Miss Tammy.
It's legal. So
very good.
Thank you.
That's why I fucking pod with you.
Like you pod with so many people.
Shut the fuck up. I said that's why I pod with you.
Thank you.
Just with you.
What, Harold? He sleeps with a lot of people.
Oh, so normally you're asleep. That's why you don't know when you're potted.
Hey, look, I fucking signed a contract with Tammy, and I'm not gonna break it. Okay?
When did you sign a contract?
Shut the fuck up.
I never signed a contract.
Come on, Tammy, let's go.
It's
All right.
free will here.
Let's go.
Free will.
So back
Free
to
Willy.
back to
Not free will.
back to Pandora and her call with Cody. She told Cody that she was freaking out because it looked like the police were going to arrest her. And during the phone conversation, Pandora asked Cody, how many times did you stab him?
Ooh, shit.
And Cody answered a bunch.
No.
I got him.
Oh, my God.
But then Cody's like, oh, fuck me. I don't want to talk on the phone anymore, Mom. Let's meet.
Okay,
and
so
talk.
you would never as a kid think your mom's going to do you that dirty. She fucking did him the dirtiest.
So she's like, okay, we're going to meet at this hotel, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, my God.
Da. So, of course, they're at the hotel, and you know who's in the room. The popo
Oh, my God.
is in the room. But Pandora and Misty are like at the hotel in another room.
In the next room over.
Watching all this fucking shit go down.
On video. Yeah.
No, they're across the parking lot in their room watching all this fucking shit go down.
Oh, my God.
Outside.
Yes.
Okay,
when
okay.
It's a motel.
I got you.
Motel, Holiday Inn. Say
If your girl starts acting up, then you take a friend.
A little bit
I don't know
slower.
nothing about
that. Was it. Okay. So Cody gets there at like 3:00 in the morning. He goes into the room that he thinks his mom is going to be in.
Oh, my God.
The police are there. Bam. They grab him.
Dirty ass mama.
Pandora said she watched the takedown and collapsed on the floor crying.
I mean, I feel like I would have
baby.
too.
But would you have like put your boy out on Front Street?
Okay, first of all,
right,
fuck
you
no.
would.
Fuck.
Not firstly, fuck no. Hell no.
Okay, so remember October 17th is when he was killed.
Right.
Correct.
In the wee
2009.
Yeah, in the wee hours of October 20th.
6/13.
October 20th. 3 days
Chilly.
later.
Okay.
3 days later.
Oh.
Cody confessed to killing his stepfather.
Oh, motherfucker.
Cody told the police what happened. This is what Cody is saying what happened now. Story number 4, right?
Right.
He said Charles fought hard. Now, this dude was a Marine.
Yeah, the fact that you're going to say that.
But Cody said I kept stabbing him.
I don't think we're going to get to story 8, huh?
No.
Okay. All right. But hey, I had a good effort.
But Cody said I kept stabbing him.
Fucker wouldn't give up.
Nope. And he's
a Marine.
He said he fought hard. He kept stabbing him. When Cody was telling this story, he is flatline calm.
Right.
Like if you would have took,
like that's what I was supposed to do.
If you would have took his blood pressure, it would have been like
78,
120/80. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just telling him how he changed the sheets on his bed or some shit.
Right.
So when they're like, "Why did you do this?" He's like, "I was protecting my mom."
No.
Yes, I was.
But they cuffed him, stuffed him, and charged him with aggravated murder.
Yo,
got him.
Did y'all hear what that lady just said?
Cuffed him and stuffed him?
They cuffed him, stuffed him, and charged him.
Mm-hmm.
Very well put, my friend.
Well, you think you got the guy, right? Which is true. They do have the guy. And, and most police would...
I know there's more to this.
Not both.
Most police would stop there, but these guys dug deeper, and they found out Charles had $500,000 in life insurance policies.
Of course he did.
And guess who the beneficiary was?
Missed.
Pandora's box.
Was it?
Yep.
Okay.
It's gotta be.
All right. So
I would have thought maybe the ex-wife, and he just never changed it.
No, that wouldn't.
That would have made sense.
I wouldn't have even told that part of the story.
I knew that fucking bitch was going to talk him into
My bad.
that.
My bad.
Okay, while in jail waiting for trial, Cody wanted to talk to the investigators.
Okay.
He's like, "Hey, bitches, come back. I got more
Hear
to
my
say."
shit.
He told them.
Might save my life, maybe.
Maybe. He told him that his mother was the mastermind behind the murder.
Yes,
Dirty.
indeed.
She hired Cody to kill Charles. He would get some of the...
How much did he get? Okay.
We do not know how
Just
much.
Well, he didn't get anything because he got caught.
Well,
But he would get insurance money if he did the deed.
Yeah.
Cody and Pandora, he says Cody and his mom discussed how they were going to do this.
Of course they did.
With a gun? No, that's too loud.
What?
Mess with his car brakes? Cody said, "No, Mom, you might be in the car when this happens. I don't want you to get hurt."
Oh, God forbid.
So together they came up with the idea of stabbing him to death.
Shit.
Yeah. And Cody, being the brilliant mind that he is, bought a hunting knife the day before the murder.
Oh, very
Oh,
special.
yeah, that's intelligent.
Yeah.
So bottom line, Pandora was the puppet master for the whole thing.
Of course she was.
I knew she was.
Yeah. Okay.
Of course, sweetie boy, come kill my husband so we can get the money out.
Yeah. This whole fucking thing. Anyway.
Do you think that, and I know it probably wasn't, but you think maybe that might have been sexual?
No. There was no evidence of...
Okay.
Okay, so...
You're thinking Norman Bates. Big time.
Right. I got that.
Yeah.
You just know that always comes
It's
into
weird.
play.
Yeah.
Well, I will tell you this. Wait. Harold said we're not in Livingston Parish.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we was in the LP.
The OLP.
I didn't write this down, but I will tell you. Let me finish telling you what happened to him, and then I'll give you this little caveat, this little extra too.
Can we
got a
stop
caveat for us?
What?
The old...
You need to go to the restroom?
No.
The alarm going off? No, nobody can hear that. Only you can.
What alarm?
Can you hear it? That's all I can hear.
No, I'm saying the listeners cannot hear that. But now they know about it.
What alarm?
Like, please
Thank you,
stop.
Stump. Okay, we're almost done. So give me a second. This could have probably finished 45 minutes ago, but here we go.
Of course.
Okay, so after Cody told the story of what happened in his version,
He's like, hey, my mom was involved.
they picked up Pandora.
Good.
And they charged her with tampering with evidence, obstructing justice, aggravated robbery, and aggravated murder.
That's it?
What do you mean?
Aggravated murder.
Cody only got charged with aggravated murder.
That's it?
She got charged with all this other shit. So,
What do you mean aggravated murder? It was premeditated.
That's aggravated.
Cody pled guilty. Maybe in that state they don't have first degree.
First degree. Okay.
Cody pled guilty and received life in prison.
Good.
Pandora received life plus 25
Good for her fucking
years
ass.
without the possibility.
Good.
So bitch, after you fucking die, you staying in this fucking
So
prison
who gets
for
the life
25
insurance
more
policy?
years.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Well, no, of course
Nobody.
It probably goes to Adrian, his son, his actual birth son.
The real true son.
I don't know. Hold on. I don't think that nobody gets that.
He was murdered. Someone will get the money. It wasn't. He didn't. Yes, he died.
Is it
Someone
part of
will
the
get money.
clause?
She obviously, these two will not get it because they committed the crime, but he died, so someone will get his life insurance.
I don't know. I think maybe so. You might be right.
You come to the next episode and tell me what you found on that.
Research.
Okay, smart ass.
Okay, so this was something that I didn't write in the story, but y'all were talking about like, what, I don't know how we got on the topic, but anyway, they did. Okay, I watched Snapped. You know, that's the show.
You love the Snapped right now.
So where the women kill the men.
Right.
They have a show called Snapped Behind Bars. And this bitch.
Somebody snapped.
Where?
After they snapped.
No. This is a follow-up story to the women they've showed on Snapped that are now in jail.
What streaming service?
I watched it on Peacock.
Okay.
But so now Pandora was on Snapped. She gets convicted, right? She's in jail,
after.
and now they have Snap behind bars.
Okay.
And they interview her again.
What'd you say?
Well, I want to tell my truth. I mean, look, here's the thing. I fucking watched like 35 minutes of the episode, and basically it was just the whole fucking Snapped episode being rehashed.
It's just her telling it.
She was just like, I know what mistake I made.
Shut the fuck up.
Look, this bitch is conniving as fuck, and she knows what to say to get what she wants. So
she was a dirty ass bitch.
Yes.
She fucked Cody to make him kill him.
All the fucking. So
she did not fuck her kid.
You don't know that.
No, not in the sexual sense, but she fucked him in terms of, hey, do this for me, and now I'm going to turn on you. She totally fucked him. So
that is exactly what he said. You know the fuck what he said.
That is what Stump was thinking.
Take the fucking mic from Harold now.
He doesn't have a mic.
Well, he's loud.
Exactly.
Okay, so I went to Oxygen, drc.ohio.gov, FBI, The Sun, co.uk.
Mama is not going to fuck.
I have a couple pictures. This is Cody.
Yes, she will.
Yes, she will.
And if you can't see it,
I'd fuck him.
Cody has one teardrop eye tattoo.
That means it was somebody other than Charles.
Why?
Why do you mean why?
Charles?
Because if he already has the teardrop, that means he killed somebody before Charles.
I think he got the teardrop in jail, but I don't know.
For Charles?
Probably.
Yeah,
you know they
no
do
doubt in my mind.
Okay, here is.
Wait a minute. Can I?
Would I fuck him? No.
No, that's not what I
can look at him
and
tell you.
Is he good looking?
No. I don't.
I mean, besides his lazy eye.
Here's the thing.
He is good looking.
Here's the thing. I grew up around this, and this is not the lifestyle that I wanted.
Well, I'd fuck him, okay?
I would not fuck him.
Well,
I can tell you.
You should.
No. No.
Okay, let's.
Negative Ghost Rider.
Let's throw his paper on the floor. Do y'all want to see the beautiful Pandora?
I
do want to see Pandora.
Okay, y'all.
She has glasses like us.
I'm going to give it to y'all, but then hand it back to me so I can show the listeners. Here she is.
No, Tammy.
That's Mr. Pandora.
Tammy.
Pandora. No, that's her. Yeah.
We need.
Get back on the mic because I can't hear you when you wait. Hey, listen to me. I can't hear you when you weigh around there. So
hurry up. I got to break wind.
Give him Stump the picture. She can't even talk. She's so. She's
no, that's Mr. Pandora.
Pass it back so I can show the listeners.
Pass it back.
This is who we're killing people for?
Yo, that's Mr. Pandora.
Oh my God.
That is not a she. You're right.
He threw her son under the bus.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't give two shits what we were planning or playing it on a murder. I would go to full prison and be hung and injected and all that shit for my kid.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Okay, everybody take a deep fucking breath.
Take a deep breath, Stump.
Take a deep breath. Because, I try to end things on a light note.
I feel like you were reining in toddlers today.
So fucking 12-year-old boys. 12-year-old boys is what
I tried, Mom. I tried.
Okay.
Thanks, Mom.
I just want to tell y'all, if you're worried about Pandora,
I'm not.
And
at all.
And the Dayton Correctional Institution, let me tell you some of the programs that are available to her.
Oh, here we go. Is that all awesome. Your pages?
This is my funny stuff.
Yeah. Come on.
You have 4 pages of that.
No, I put my pages behind.
Okay, I was about to say, girl.
So academically, she has these programs: adult basic education, adult diploma, HSE.
Wait, diploma. Okay, okay.
Adult diploma.
I heard diploma.
I may have said that because I'm drunk. Yeah. HSE, which is high school equivalency, which we used to call GED. I'm going to get to your question in just one second.
That's why I have my hand up.
Pre-HSE.
health service environment?
No, high school equivalent.
Oh, yeah, we just talked about that.
Health service environment.
Yeah, at least I'm not drunk.
Okay, what's your question?
My question is, what is the facility that she is in?
Dayton Correctional Institution.
Like a parish county, like
No.
county jail?
No, a state prison.
Is a state prison.
Okay.
Dayton, Ohio. Okay. Apprenticeships, in case she wants to, have a job.
Further her education.
In case she wants to get a job after she does life plus 25.
Right.
Okay.
Animal trainer.
Oh, like a zookeeper?
Building maintenance repair. Cook, janitor, landscape management tech, material coordinator, plumber, or stitcher.
Okay.
I'm a stitcher already.
I mean, goddamn, I love you, Tammy, but are you telling us this for a reason?
Just to lighten the mood, bro.
A fucking stitcher? Really?
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
She also has community services programs available to her.
Well, she should have about 20,000 hours of community service to do.
Well, she's locked up.
And these are the last
the bitch
ones.
can't get out.
Yeah, she can't get out.
These are things that are available to her.
In
jail, yes.
Okay. I stand corrected.
Thanks for listening from the top of that. Yeah. Adoptable dog program. Circle Tail, Dogs Can Inspire, and PilotDog.inc. Apparently, all of the community service programs involve dogs.
Look, fuck. I don't blame them. Some of those dogs are rabid.
Fuck is a good word.
So those bitches, that was your story.
Thank you. Thank you, bitch.
I know probably neither of you will remember it.
I
tomorrow.
do. I remember it.
No, but I will listen to it.
Will not remember. I will remember.
I will not remember it, but we'll listen.
Did you listen to the last one where you fell asleep?
No, he doesn't listen.
I know.
He's just a co-host.
He's just
not
a hostess.
No, I will not listen to that.
Why?
Because I fucking fell asleep.
But nobody saw you.
Everybody fucking saw me.
Wake up. Nobody saw you.
She was so fucking mad at me.
Hey, Stump.
When she said, Stump, wake up.
It was like, Stump.
She was
I know.
So
hey, Stump, did I lie about, did we orchestrate you falling asleep or did that really happen?
Oh, my God. It
you got to apologize.
Absolutely 100% happened, and
you got to apologize to the listener.
I deeply apologize to all of Tammy's wonderful listeners.
Right.
I didn't do it on purpose. It was a bad. I should have thought smarter and not did the podcast because it was not a good night.
Because you was too drunk.
I got
from the night.
Highly intoxicated.
It was a bender.
The night
before. Yeah. And we had to work on the float.
Yes.
Which I worked my ass off. Okay, I didn't do nothing because I couldn't. Because I was still shit-faced.
But that's okay.
And I'm sorry. I apologize, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much for listening. And
Some's a good time.
I like to think that now I'm back.
Yes.
There will be no more of that bullshit shenanigans.
Your last episode was not an I'm back.
Listen to me.
No.
No more tomfoolery.
Yeah, no fucking
I
and
said
fucking
shenanigans.
around.
You had to bring up tomfoolery.
I love a tomfoolery.
That's awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you for doing this with me. I appreciate y'all. We are going to try to wrap this up very quickly because I think we've gone way over time. Harold,
I think so too.
That's one
Harold
more thing I wanted to do.
MVP.
Thank y'all so much. For all of you that listen through the entirety.
That hang in.
Thank y'all so much. That's awesome.
Harold, thank you for...
I had 3 beers.
He said he's got to go. He has no beers left. Thank you for camera switching.
Yes.
Thank you guys for being here.
Yes.
Y'all know all the things to go to, and we have over 900 subscribers.
There we go.
On YouTube.
Say that one more time.
900 subscribers.
Much better.
On YouTube, and we need 1,000.
Yes.
We have to get to 1,000.
So what is the number we need more?
88, 82, 88 more people.
88.
We love y'all.
Yes, thank you guys.
Tell your mom and them to listen. We're going to let Zydeco Mike take us out. Bye.
Do it, Mike.